Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity.
Can he finish? Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Toon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's That's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Serginho.
Joe! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gerrard. And that was asking for too much. Now, can they get him away? So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he plays one through. And he's had it nicked away. That's an imaginative pass. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That looks a good ball through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Toon clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries a shot! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front.
He's having a shot! Defending was strong and firm. Gerrard. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. Caggiano gets into a good... Terrific effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Intoxicated or behaving in an
well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's rising! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. This is their second corner of the game. harmlessly behind. Toure makes the interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has been cut short. Messi. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Gerrard. Kajolu. A probing pass. And that could set him on his way. Good take, and is he in? Rijkaard. Kajolu. Oh, red, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Duke providing an outlet on that flank. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ronaldo. He'll try from distance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that's going right the way across. Well, there's the clearance. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Azar. That's a lovely pass. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bale. That's good. It's Bale!
There will be 3 minutes.
It's bounced back off the post. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Those of you making
Cristiano
their way home on
Ronaldo,
public
voted man of the
transportation
match,
today, please
and
watch the screen for
deservedly
train
so.
departure times from all local major stations.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So a breakthrough already. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's destined for the flank. De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will...
He's having a hit! Oh, what has happened here? De Bruyne.
Toon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Alaba. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Hakimi. Messi. So what can they make of this? Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé. Casemiro. Pull it. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a shot! Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Chance here to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. For Xavi Alonso. And it's Hakimi. Good ball, good take.
Added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Toure does really well to win the ball there. Messi, nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This looks promising. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pacho. Threads one in. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. No, he's not getting past him there. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now this could be a chance. He leaps for it. Just cruising. They are cruising. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Messi running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's going for goal! It is a very, very good save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
If he's really honest with himself, he was hitting that more in hope. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Schmeichel claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. Triol deals with that comfortably. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Eto'o. That's a good ball out wide. He's in a great position here. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's having a pop! What a hit! The save was firm.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 5, Casemiro. Coming on the field, number 13, Hazard.
And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his press... Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a good ball out wide, and that was asking for too much. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich.
Breda definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Breda back on level terms! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
NAC Breda restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's going to have his name taken. Played out towards the right wing. That's going across goal. Terrific effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Casemiro. Oh, he's having a go! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Now, can they get him away? Eto! Against the crossbar! Saliba, and it's Rice. Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Beckham. Kimmich, looking for the run. Pull it, stands tall and stands strong. Back in one. Bullish header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Timber cuts it out. And it's De Bruyne. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Yaya Toure. Messi. Koundé is the team's great visionary. Van Dijk. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Eto'o. Casemiro. And it's Koundé. That's a good foray he's making. And that's been real chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Kimmich. De Bruyne. Spread neatly. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. Look off and pull it! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, what sort of goal! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given. It always was.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Hullet.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 8.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pressing high and with purpose. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting one.
Well taken goal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Araujo. Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. It's Snyder! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's going to go a long way.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Toure. Coming on to
Now it's
replace
Kimmich.
him is
The ball is
number
loose and the
18,
chase is on.
Vieira.
Great ball, and he's in here. And there goes their last chance. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Volunteers for each
So there
block.
we have it,
Please
Jim.
report
A
to the
game
staff room
seemingly
immediately.
destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the
Hello,
next 2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome to
feel like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Van Dijk gets it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! That's going wide left. Casemiro, and it's Messi. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Del Piero. Now it's Di Marco. Koundé cuts out the pass. Played out towards the right wing. Messi, he's found a way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Yamal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Di Marco. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff is onto this. And this is Hullet. Hullet! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
It's a promising position. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Cruyff! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And he's managed to get free. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
DiMarco.
Oh, really well played.
Cross to the back post. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! Off the post! And he's quick to get rid. Serves up a cross. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Cruyff. Yamal. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
brings. Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to
views
ask
on the first half?
I
have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Toure.
We get things going again.
Yamal.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Number 18, Vieira. Number 23,
Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. DiMarco. He's shifting through the gears here. In by DiMarco. Koundé is always looking to break lines, and that could set him on his way. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Del Piero. Threads one in, and it's Messi. Messi makes a move down the right. Ah, such a clever touch. Koundé, and still we await the first breakthrough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Casemiro.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, nice touch. "75 minutes played. DiMarco.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, And you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Couldn't squeeze it through. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than... Takes the shot! Now it's Hazard. Messi. Oh, super find. Araujo cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And Messi!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that was very necessary. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. And the finish! And that is well cleared. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He'll try from distance! Wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Number 7, Lionel
The
Messi.
first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Batistuta, and reclaimed it in a trice. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Nicely weighted ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. He's come in hot. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Back Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's hit the crossbar. Maldini. Oh, that's nice. Eto'o picks it up out wide. He is through here. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Searching pass, he's played. A header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Hazard running with intent. O'Reilly. And that's another good win of the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Bullet. Messi makes a dash for it. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 3, number 5, Gullit. Number 19, De Bruyne. Number 10, Batistuta.
Gattuso has
Number
quite the
9,
footballing breath.
Chance! Coming on the field.
Mighty close.
Number 20,
Did the keeper have that
Marquinhos.
covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Schneider. Number 80,
Schneider.
Ronaldinho. Number 13, Robert Lewandowski.
Rummenigge always
Number
looking for that
4,
half a chance.
Neymar. Substitution in progress.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's going for goal! Messi! Genius! A finish right from the top draw! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well,
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And this is Lewandowski. Casemiro.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Such good technique. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They've been denied a chance to develop.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Toon, definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Volunteers for each block.